Hello world, my name is Atticus and welcome back to the break room. Today, a little bit more of a place for the unwilling. Forgot that was gonna ping. The dogs are running around. Maybe I remembered to edit it, but I got a lot going on this week. And maybe I don't. We'll see. Well, we've got a couple of quests now. So let's see. Miles Stout, the newspaper kid from the Union and the Syndicate, has asked me to find him. He must have some task for me. If I want to help the people from the poor quarter, I should talk to him. Harriet Clinton wants to see me at her grocery shop over the bridge. It's right in the middle of Willow Street. Florence Payton wants me to drop in on her establishment. The message she sent to my house didn't say what for. I should visit her before the day comes to an end. It says I should visit the people I've met. Should explore the city for the history. Can there only be 3 on a page? And there go the dogs, so... Let's see, I believe Miss Florence Payton is closest to us, so we'll start the day off by seeing what she needs. It's a good power walk cycle. Look at that. Got the arms going and everything. It's a leisurely pace. That doesn't mean you can't get those arms going. Let's see. What to talk about? I'm actively fighting my sleep schedule. Oh, there's Le Lumiere. I don't have to talk about nothing. There's something I wanted to talk with you today. Let her go on. What a delight to see you here at Le Lumiere this morning. Ça va bien? Don't know if that was the right C. The truth is, the morning has got off to a good start, and the visit to your beautiful shop has made it even better. Oh, monsieur, don't make me blush. I meet so few people with manners like yours. If there were more, my little corner really would resemble an elegant I still can't say that word. Montmartre side street. I wanted to ask you a favor. I'm a bit embarrassed to ask, as we've only just embarked upon our professional relationship, but I'm really snowed under in the shop today, and I just won't be able to do it myself. Every Wednesday, I take a walk around the poor quarter and give out hot meals to the unfortunate souls who dwell there. My mother, Hortense, prepares them. She's a wonderful cook. And I was wondering if you could do me a big favor today and distribute them in my place. Though, if you couldn't, I'd quite understand. You must have 1,001 things to deal with. I'll take the request. I'm heading over to Center City, but the poor quarter's right on the other side. I'll do it with great pleasure. Charity is essential for a civilized society. I'm so pleased you think so. I believe that too. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. I still have that migraine. I've been there. Let's see if I can use... That was the wrong one. The potion. It's empty. I can't. Quite an unreliable magic potion. Or maybe on occasion someone just swaps it out, and that's very alarming. I'm beginning to worry that maybe that's what's happening. Every so often when I'm not paying attention, someone swaps the bottles. Now I've got medicine. It'd be a wild conspiracy. Like, why would you organize a city full of people just to make it look like there's a magic potion bottle, but, like, it's not impossible. I think we just head up. Miles is up this way, and I think Harriet is as well. Good morning, good morning. What a pleasure to see you here again, my dear. Oh dear, I'm getting all emotional, what with all these visits being paid to me by such good-looking gentlemen. Emotional, and maybe a little affectionate, too. Ha ha ha. Let her go on. Anyway, where was I? Ha ha. That tongue of yours, Harriet. You never know what you're doing with it. Or, almost never. I wanted to say that you've got me worrying. To tell the truth, you seem an awful bore today. Oh no. A bit like poor Henry, bloodless, lacking initiative and leadership. Well, that's what I think anyway. I could be wrong. Coldly, you tell her she's wrong. You could not be more mistaken. The blood is pumping through my veins, and I'm perfectly capable of standing up tall and cracking on with whoever I feel like. Ooh, looky here. The little master's on his high horse today. Don't you worry. I've got the perfect medicine to bring you down a peg or two. There's nothing like a couple of boisterous kids to bring out the leader in you, my dear. A couple of kids like mine. She's roping me into watching her children. Here's my challenge. Get them to do their homework before the day ends. They're as sharp as tacks and lazy as koalas. What do you say? Will you try and convince my snotty little brats to do their homework? No. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can commit right now. I'm completely snowed under today. As you wish, as you wish. But listen, you know what we mothers are like. We really, and I mean really, really appreciate it when someone lends us a hand every now and then. Have a nice day. I've already got one task for the day. I'm on my way to see about a second and third. I never bought a newspaper from Giles. Oh no. Buy the Union. Get the only paper that speaks the truth in this city. One day I'll stop reading that line. I have 14 coins in my wallet. I didn't think a stiff butt like you would be seen out and about in our part of town. I don't know. Do we joke with Miles or do we demonstrate our commitment? I'm worried what demonstrating our commitment means. We're gonna joke. I just can't stay away from you, Miles. I think about you all day long. Alright. Comrades, yes. Companions, no. You're just not my type, you know? Too scrawny. Let's get to business. August has really got us by the balls this time. They've beaten their way into the warehouses of the Union. Music stopped. I know we've got no grub to give out this week. We have many comrades. We'll go through heck if we don't find food. Where did that voice go? Goodness me. And then to make it worse, that stiff-butt Wallace is gonna leave us looking like a bunch of wankers with his latest crowd pleaser. He's gonna hand out food in the neighborhood this weekend, by which everyone will be desperate. I need you to get me 2 big food parcels. You're a trader, so you can buy those at the shop. I know it's a lot, but though you may be a stiff butt, you're a smart one. Come get to it, comrade. Time's running out. Anarchy or death. I don't know how to tell Miles that I've burned all my money on newspapers and goodness, what else? Like clothes? Yeah, clothes. What is over here? Is this a park? It's a lovely park. Got some statues. That was it for that section. You look like you should be a person. Oh, I'm handing out food. Tell that lady to send wine next time. Did I give it to the right person? I assume so. Maybe we're just like handing out food to anybody. Let's see. What about now? It's empty still. A shame. What are you staring at, stiff butt? Look, I brought you food from Miss Florence. Here you go. Watch out. It's hot. Well, that took you long enough. So is it really just like anybody? It is, apparently. It's boiling. That seems unlikely. Salty, very salty. There's no nom nom. Get them down, you. What about you? You want some food? Meatballs again. Mission meatballs completed. I mean it. Oh. Dude, now we've got to... If we want to help out Miles, we have to buy some food, which means we have to make some money. Which means we have to learn how the shop works. And I simply don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Actively fighting my sleep schedule, I think was the last thing I was talking about. There's a horse here. Is there always a horse here? The driver of the carriage that brought me to my house the day I arrived was a trustworthy man. Good to know. For instance, last night, I was up till 5. I blame Fire Emblem. It was about midnight. I said, that's not too late. I could play some Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And as I thought that, I knew instinctively to myself. I thought to myself? There's some reality in which that sentence makes sense. I don't know if it's this one. But I thought, I'll be up till 3 if I play this. And sure enough, it happened. I was up till 3, went to bed. And I was awake till 5. And the other week, 2 separate nights. The pain's getting better at least. I was up till 6. There's drink this time. Quaint. I was up till 6 in the morning and the very next day. Kind of. However days work in this situation. I woke up at 5:30. Wild stuff. I need to figure that out. I have like a day job. I can't be doing this anymore. Let's tell her about the tasks she gave us. About that thing I was taking care of. You finished? And were you warmly welcomed? No. Look, I'll be frank with you, Florence. Most of them weren't all that appreciative, to put it mildly. Well, we don't do the right thing for our own glory, do we? We do it because it's the right thing to do. I'm awfully sorry you had an unpleasant experience. We must try to understand them. I'm indebted to you, monsieur. Have a wonderful day. Well, either we babysit Harriet's kids or we figure out how to sell things. I'm not feeling particularly inclined to do either. But we gotta make money somehow if we're gonna keep buying newspapers. Speaking of, what's going on in the factories? Comrades, this is an appeal from the revolution. If you work in the factories, please show up at the syndicate. It doesn't matter if you're a machine worker, a mechanic, a stoker, security. I know you're scared of Lawrence and that there are spies everywhere, but the things you see on the job every day are crucial nuggets of information for our revolution. We also, with our last bit of cash, must go buy a newspaper from Giles. And them's the rules. I have 11 coins. Fantastic. I have enough money left over to buy the Union tomorrow. And that's it. What can you tell me, Giles? I'd like to hear how things are going with you now I've paid a visit to your shop. What can I tell you, sir? My life is utterly mundane, absolutely nothing to report. I could tell you one thing that does get on my nerves every morning. My wife Lillian is an angel, a genuine angel sent from heaven, but she does this one thing. The thing is, sir, I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm not sure you'd get it at all. If I wasn't embarrassed, I'd show you. Oh, what the heck, I'll show you. Giles Stanbury is taking his shoes off. God knows where this is going. You see, torn to shreds. It's because dear Lillian leaves them stretched out on the stove every night, and the heat ends up perforating the fabric. I've told her 1,000 times just to put them on a chair near the fire, but nothing works. You suggest that Giles look after his own socks. You suggest that Giles punishes his wife. You have no solution, but you console him. We're gonna go with that one. I don't know what to say, Mr. Stanbury, but if you need a shoulder to cry on, I can offer you mine. I know it's a silly thing, but it happens again and again every single morning. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you truly. Just one of those little bumps on the road every marriage encounters. You understand, don't you? Thank you so much for hearing the complaints of a poor old Giles. For a citizen of your standing to dedicate this time to me is a great honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perhaps we run our business out of our home. It's not the only thing I can think of. We've been to most other places in this city. And by that, I mean we've wandered around haphazardly. There's a fierce wind in this city. here? No. No, I don't think it'd be up here. Well, I'm at a loss. And the medicine's empty. Of course it is. I know we're running a bit short, but I think we're going to call it for this episode, and perhaps for this series. The game's just not hitting quite right, and I'm not skilled enough to record it. There's a lot of downtime. Kingdom Hearts was easy. There's always cutscenes happening, and I can sit back. With Ori, I can more or less just talk about what I'm doing on screen. And Dark Souls, while also kind of difficult to record, I enjoy it more. For whatever reason, though, this one's not been hitting for me. So rather than force myself to play through it, I do believe we'll call it here. I know there's like one of you who's been liking every video in the series, and I appreciate it. But I can also tell you've not been watching the episodes, which means you're not going to hear this, but everyone else will. So I don't know. That's a fun fact. I'm not so big that I can't see you, so tell your friends, and then hide in the masses. But so Monday through Friday we've got the main series, and that's going to be whatever. Can't fit through these. That's kind of fun. There's Kingdom Hearts. Now it's Ori and the Blind Forest. Who knows what'll be next? It'll probably be Kingdom Hearts. It might be Disco Elysium. We'll see. Saturdays for challenges and mods. So we've got Pokemon Nuzlocke. We've got Pokemon mods. And other games probably that aren't Pokemon. Oh, but we could go through this way. What? Why does that happen? For Sunday, I wanted to try out games that I didn't really know much about. Right. Things that look interesting, but that I've not seen other people play. I've not really researched too much myself. That included Unsung Story. It's A Place for the Unwilling. I think we'll do Sunless Skies next time. I'm not sure. I've got a list. I don't remember what I've got next. That said, I'm not entirely unwilling to play this. If enough of you say you want to see the rest of this, I'm happy to pick it back up. Maybe we'll drop it on a bonus spot somewhere. Maybe it'll just be Sunday. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So it's kind of fun. This is the correct way to play A Place for the Unwilling. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, leave Monopoly or something in the comments. And maybe I'll learn how to play this game. And we'll get back to it. If not, I'll look forward to whatever's coming next week. We've got more Ori tomorrow. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of that game. I imagine it's not too terribly long. I think it's set on I forget, when you pause it tells you how much of the game you've completed. And I'm pretty sure I'm over 50%, and that's almost certainly including optional stuff. Yeah, I've rambled on for a good solid 4 minutes now, so we're gonna call it here. I have been Atticus. Thank you for joining me, and goodbye.